This video is about tattoos. So I think I'm gonna do a series where I just roll cigarettes, and that's all I'm gonna do. So this video is about tattoos. So you might have noticed I've got lots of tattoos. My first tattoo I got when I was 19. So I got this tattoo, but the thing is, I was going to get this tattoo. I might not have realized it, but I was going to get it. Like you was going to. I was going to get it. So I think I was hard all along. Now, the things I've been through in my life are very peculiar. Um, through introspection, I was able to realize why this is hard. But I'm not certain if I'm going to talk about those things in this video. But I got the first tattoo when I was 19. So usually people get tattoos if they want to put something special on their body. So like my sister got a sun and a moon on her leg. So it's a sun and a moon, so that's pretty cool. A sun and a moon. That's like, so is that tattoo hard? I mean, I think so. Despite the fact it's not on the face, I still think it's hard. And, it's talking about something pretty. It's talking about the stars in the sky and the sun and the moon. Now, my tattoo says GBC. Now, I'm not going to go into details why I got this tattoo, but that's the one I got. So these are all tattoos with specific meanings. Things that specifically mean something. I also have tattoos on other parts of my body. But what exactly is my point in making this video? I say you don't even need to have one single tattoo to be hard. Having a tattoo is not what makes you hard. You could have tattoos on your face and still be a pussy. The tattoo is not what makes you hard. But if you're hard and you got a tattoo, then the tattoo is then hard. If you're a pussy and you get a tattoo, then it's just a fucking tattoo. But if you're hard and you get a tattoo, then the tattoo is hard. That's how I see it, man. And the thing is, I have two tattoos that are sort of futile because like you can't really go back from getting those tattoos, nor any other tattoos. I think it's stupid to remove tattoos since like why would you get it in the first place if you were going to remove it? So I have two teardrop tattoos, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. I have two teardrops. I have one right here and one on my arm. So it's sort of strange to get it. Usually teardrop tattoos go on the face, but I did get one teardrop on my arm. So I have two teardrops. The teardrop on my arm is right here. So if you know what a teardrop is, then you know what it means. But it's complicated. So I'm not going to go into all the details why I got those tattoos. Because I don't think I should be talking about things like this. I'm just saying you can't go back from that. You know what I mean? If you get a teardrop, that's like the end all be all. It's like you can't go back. The other tattoos, people, sort of are cool with it. But if you have a teardrop, people, it's just different, man. Like the way you live your life is different. The way you survive is different. The way you live your life is different. The way you survive, the way you think, everything becomes different. Everything is different. But the thing is, I was going to get those tattoos also. So the last tattoo I got when I was 26. But those tattoos are now on my body for the rest of my life. It certainly affects how you think. And I took it very seriously. I said, I have two teardrop tattoos. I take this very seriously. So essentially, I put myself through hell in order to reach this point. And essentially what I did was put myself through mental hell in order to become real as fuck. I don't know, man. Sometimes I think to myself, I don't talk about the things that I know and shit. But the things I know, man, I don't know, man. It's like, what do I do? I just live, it's got, like, basically what I do is that I'm so real is that I just live my life. But I know things. I know fucking heavy things, man. And I don't talk about the heavy things I know. But I know things, man. I just don't talk about it. But I just live my life. I wake up in the morning, I have a cup of coffee, I go out for a cigarette. And it's also like I gotta survive myself, because like the way you get treated if you have these tattoos, you get treated differently. People treat you differently. But it's like, it's not really my concern if someone wanted to do something to me. It's only concerning if they literally do something to me. You know what I mean? It's like, you want to, I don't give a fuck. But if you are going to literally do something to me, that's different, So it's like, it's survival. But also because, like, the way I see people behave is like, I struggle to trust people at all. Because the way people behave is like, dude, I'm just trying to survive on my own over here. I've got nobody in this world, man. And you're not going to help me survive. I don't fucking trust you. A lot of bad things happen to me, man. A lot of bad things. A lot of bad things have happened to me. But a lot of bad things have happened to a lot of people. Plus, I'm not the only one who feels like they're alone in this world, just trying to survive. But something I think is extremely insulting is when people say hello to you as if it's an insult. I get this a lot. I don't understand why people do this. They'll say hello to you in such a way that it's meant to imply you're immature because you said hello. It's very bizarre. I don't even understand why people do that, but I see it all the time in the United States. It's like I'm just walking down the street to go to the store, and then some guy on the street decides to be like, you got a cigarette? Or be like, hey, buddy. It's like, why you gotta do that, man? What the fuck did I do to you that makes you want to, like, just be rude to me for absolutely no reason? I'm just walking down the street, man. I don't know, man. I mean, essentially what I do is, in order to survive, I just never speak. I just never speak. Since I know if I get involved with someone else, it's going to cause problems. If I get involved with someone else, it's going to cause problems. Like, I don't have the time to be in a relationship with someone else. And by a relationship, I mean like a friendship. Plus, according to my schizophrenia, I'm 76 years old. But I also take that very seriously. Call me a schizo, but I take that very seriously. So I don't know what else to do with this channel other than just record myself rolling cigarettes. Because in order to survive in this world, you need to be a ghost. You need to be a ghost. Someone who is known by nobody. Someone you think someone might know you, but nobody really knows you, man. You have to understand that. Nobody knows who the fuck you are and shit. You're just a nobody. You have to understand that you need to be a ghost in order to survive. And I think people don't realize that in order to survive, you need to be a ghost. So why do I think that? Since I've seen the streets and shit. I've seen how people behave and shit. You can't trust anyone. You have to understand also anyone could do something bad to you. But you also have to recognize the fact, despite the fact anyone could do something bad to you, if you're interacting with someone and they haven't done anything bad to you, then they're good. But if they do something bad to you once, you must hold a grudge of this person. You must hold a grudge. You must not forgive this person. Like if someone fucks you over, don't forgive them. Hold a grudge. You have to understand that. Just talk to someone else. They're nobody too. You're a nobody, they're a nobody. There's no difference between you other than the fact that you hold a grudge against them. You know what I mean? And also, a lot of thing that I see all the time is that one second people are your friends and 1 second they're your fucking enemies, man. Like 1 second they're rude to you and 1 second they're your friend and they're your buddy and shit. What the fuck is that, man? Why do people do that? I act the same all the time. I don't do that to people. Why the fuck do people do that? 1 second they're your friend and 1 second they're your enemy and shit. It's really bizarre, man. I don't know why the fuck people do that. I see this shit that people do, man. And it's like I see the things, like I don't have time to fucking solve your thoughts. I think the main problem is that people haven't gotten themselves figured out. And the thing is, they haven't figured themselves out yet. And they have to make a lot of mistakes in order to figure themselves out. But while they're going on their own journey of themselves, I don't have fucking time to father them as if I'm their fucking father and shit. You know what I mean? I gotta focus on my own survival. Look at me. I live in this fucking room. There's nothing but loneliness in this world. If you were a ghost, you would understand that. And you know what? I only see the people who are alone since those are the only people who really know what it's like. And sometimes I question, are you living in the same world I'm living in? Because you don't seem to understand the shit that I do. Are you living in the same fucking world I'm living in and shit? It's really bizarre, man. It's like, how come you don't think the same way that I do? How come, I mean, you don't need to be exactly the same as me, but why the fuck do you not see the shit that I see? And a lot of people think they're real when they're just fucking pussies, man. I see that a lot too. Like these people who think they're gangsta, but they're not, man. I see that a lot. That's pretty interesting, right? Because these people haven't taken the time to figure themselves out or, think straight. To do the research, man. You got to do the research and shit. They haven't done the research. They haven't done the introspection. They haven't done any of that. But this begs the question, what if someone is just a little bit quirky? Or it's not their goal to be hard? I suppose there's nothing wrong with this. There's nothing wrong with being a little bit quirky. And not everything has to be fucking life or death, man. Except that sometimes you think that it is. Sometimes you think everything is fucking life and death. Because it's like, if I fuck with this person, they're gonna fucking attack me or some shit. You know what I mean? So you know what I do? I just don't get involved with other people. That's exactly what I do. I don't get involved with other people. And I think that's exactly what you need to do to be a ghost.